Hey, Shad here with Speed Addicts, the fast growing gear site on the web, and today we're going to uncrate the CKX Titan Snow Edition. What's up, Speed Addicts fam, especially our sled heads. We're talking about snow helmets today, but hold your horses. Before we jump in, we're going to ask you to subscribe to the Speed Addicts channel. It's only going to take a click, and you're dialed in on all the latest parts and gear coming your way in the power sports industry. We're working hard here to educate you and show you the coolest stuff. If you subscribe, you don't have to worry about ever missing out. Also, if you'd like to support us here at speedaddicts.com, you can do so by simply shopping with us. There's a link in the description below where you will get right over to these beautiful CKX Titan snowmobile helmets. We do ship to Canada and throughout the US of A. Okay, here we are with the CKX Titan Snow Edition, and there are a lot of variations, so buckle up. We have a lot to tell you about. There are non-snow Titans available for sale that you want to wear on a dirt bike or your quad. You can do that with these if you want to strip down all the snow curtains and breath guards and all that sort of stuff. But most of the people watching this video are going to use this on their snow machine, as you guys call it up north. So what we have here is a purpose-built snow machine helmet. Most snow helmets are actually just repurposed dirt bike helmets. They put a breath guard on them, they put a curtain on them, maybe some dual pane lenses, or if it's a street version of a helmet, a dual pane or electrified lens, and they call that a snowmobile helmet, not CKX. This is a Canadian company making purpose-built snow helmets that are specifically designed to meet the demands of riding in the snow. Now, the Titan is unique because it comes in these different varieties. They have a airflow edition for your backcountry folks, and then they have their standard edition for that's better suited to going faster. So it's got less airflow, and that will, so in the backcountry you're moving slower. You want more airflow to come in and keep you cool, keep you from sweating. On a trail situation where you're flying around 60 miles an hour, you want a little bit less airflow. Otherwise, they're pretty similar. We're going to show them side by side. You're going to see composite versions of both these helmets, as well as carbon fiber versions. You're going to pay a premium for the carbon fiber, of course, but you will save around 3 to 4 ounces. The carbon fiber edition without the goggles on it is going to be just over 3 pounds, whereas the composite version is going to be closer to 3.5 pounds. So you're going to save some nice weight there. The price ranges are $399 all the way up to over $550 when you're talking about the carbon electrified version of the helmet. So you'll see every version at Speed Addicts, and you can mix and match. Now, who should buy the electric lens versus the non-electric lens? That's kind of up to you. If the temperatures you're riding in are more extreme, it's definitely worth the extra money, in my opinion, to go with the electrified goggles like we have here. If you're more of a fair weather rider, perhaps you don't need the electrified goggles. You go with the standard dual pane. You'll probably be okay. But to be honest with you, the majority of the Titans we sell are the electrified versions. So if you're looking at this helmet, that's probably where you're going to end up. In terms of safety ratings, this helmet is going to be DOT and ECE certified. So it is a street legal helmet, which is great down here in the United States. And it's also carrying that new ECE 2206 standard. That is the European safety standard. It's recently updated from the 2205. So this new standard is a stricter testing regimen. Instead of 1 drop tests, they're doing 4 in different velocities, different angles, pushing manufacturers to deliver you a safer helmet. So this is all new for this year, the latest safety standards. So check off your box when it comes to safety. The CKX Titan has got you covered in that department. You're going to see 2 shell sizes, 4 EPSs, and an intermediate oval head shape, which will fit most of the North American heads who are watching this video. The helmet will run true to size, so go by that CKX sizing chart that you see over at speedaddicts.com. Sizes extra small all the way up to 3 extra large. So everyone is covered. I typically wear an extra large, about 24-inch circumference, and the extra large fits me great in the Titan here. Okay, let's look a little bit closer, and we're going to start with the non-airflow edition, and then we're going to put them side by side here. So first off, you notice that the thing that makes this Titan helmet a Titan helmet is the flip down chin bar. Now, when you're out on the trail, especially if you're up in Canada, you want to get a Molson at the top of the hill. You want to talk to your friends. You're digging out the sled. You got in a bad spot. You don't want to just breathe a bunch of hot, moist air in here. You're going to flip this down on the trail. It gives you that flexibility without taking the helmet off in freezing temps, which is no fun. So this is the whole gimmick behind the Titan helmet here. You get this flip down chin bar. Now, when you do that, you'll notice we have metal clips here. This is not plastic or chintzy stuff. This is going to stand the test of time, and CKX is betting that it will because they're going to give you a 5-year warranty. So there's a little button here to flip that down, and then to put it back in place. Here, let's move the goggles. You're just going to push it right back in. Okay, so that's the Titan, the signature Titan feature there. Now, you'll also notice the goggles included are quick release. They're also heated, so they're going to plug in right there. Quick release goggles are great. Just going to go ahead and pull those back. If you need to get them up out of the way, you can go over the top, no problem. Oops. There you go. Now with that out of the way, you'll notice the air intakes here on the standard Titan version. You do have temple vents here, and then you have a chin bar vent, which is switchable. Now with this standard version, the ducts are actually blocked in the EPS inside of the helmet with these little earplugs. I'll show you that in a minute, these little foam plugs. If you want your standard version to flow more air, you can remove those plugs. You'll get the airflow coming in from here, as well as the exhaust on the rear to get you more airflow. And then you can also remove the neck gaiter here. So if you want to open up the standard version, you can do so. It's not going to flow quite as much air as the airflow, and I'm about to show you why. So let's pull the airflow version over here. This is the same chassis. It just has more ducts. It has a wide open chin bar vent grill here. So same thing in terms of the functionality of this chin bar, but what you'll notice is that you have this grill that is wide open instead of this switchable closed down grill, so you flow more air at lower speeds. The goggles, you'll notice, are also different. So if we bring our standard goggles back and put them side by side, you'll notice that these do not have the same venting as the airflow goggles. So they will flow more air. Let's go ahead and remove these electric goggles and get them out of the way. Okay, now you can see the additional ducts here and intakes on the airflow version up in the temples and then above the goggle here. So this is going to ram more air into the helmet. Also, the EPS ducts on this are not blocked off. They do include the plugs though if you want to. If you're going to ride in colder temps or you're moving faster, you can set this one up with the standard gaiter to reduce the airflow coming in through the bottom, and then you're going to get all these plugs if you want to plug up the EPS. This will make more sense once I pull the helmet apart here. Okay. Let's look at the rest of the helmet now that we kind of see the main differences between the airflow and the non-airflow in terms of that front ventilation package. The rear of the helmet is going to be the same, and good looking design, modern design, good looking lid here. So let's move this one over, and then we're going to show you, we're going to do a full breakdown and show you the interior here. So again, we're back to the non-airflow carbon version that's in front of me. You're going to notice your gaiter here. Let's go ahead and remove this. Oops. I'm going to pull this out of the way so you can see inside of the helmet. Stand by. Okay. So this is the same gaiter that is included, or chin curtain that is included with the airflow version, but you have to install it if you want it. Instead, over on the airflow version, they have a mesh chin curtain, and you notice on the back, it doesn't have the same sort of neck roll here to allow more ventilation. Back to the non-airflow, we've got a quick release chin strap there, and then we do have speaker pockets. If you want to run a comm system, you will be able to do so. Fully removable, washable, dryable, moisture wicking, mesh, 3D liner here, cheek pad, easy enough. Let's go ahead and pull that one out, just a few steps. and you're dialed in. The comfort liner also comes right out of the way. And then this one actually has another cold air gaiter that's up around your eye port here. Okay. Comfort liner out. There you have that. Clean design. Plenty of low density foam to keep you comfortable. Now you'll notice that EPS is aggressively channeled, but they've shut down the ports. So your intakes and exhausts are shut down with these plugs. If you want more airflow, simply remove those. If you're gonna wear this on a quad over the summer or something, and you're gonna not use your electric goggles, and you want this to flow more air, just remove those plugs. That's how it's gonna come from the factory on the standard edition, okay? Now, let's get over to the airflow version. We'll do a takedown on that so you understand the difference here. On the Peak, it is removable, adjustable, I forgot to mention, and it also comes with an action camera mount. So if you're gonna run a GoPro or something like that, you're totally dialed in. Don't have to do that. You also don't have to run the Peak if you don't want it. Okay, so let's flip this guy over real quick. You notice less of a neck roll, less of a chin curtain here. Otherwise, pretty similar inside. Let's get this cheek pad out of the way. Okay, there's your cheek pad on the Airflow Edition. One and the same with the neck roll. There's the speaker pocket cut out down there by the chin bar, or the cheek pad. We'll go ahead and unhook this. Now, there you are. And finally, the comfort liner up out of the way. So you can see the EPS liner without those plugs in it. So you get the idea. Airflow meant for guys doing backcountry, uphill climbs, slower speeds, maximum ventilation to keep you from getting sweaty and wet out there. And of course, these electric editions come with the wiring harness to get you all dialed in to your electrical system. Again, 5-year warranty from CKX. The CKX Titan and the CKX Mission are two of our top-selling snow helmets we've ever had here at Speed Addicts. They are not inexpensive, but remember, a 5-year warranty and made by a Canadian company that knows what you're looking for in a snow machine helmet. Purpose-built helmets, not repurposed motorcycle helmets. I think you get it now. If you still have questions, head over to speedaddicts.com and talk to our rider support team who will help you make the right call over the phone, email, or live chat. And if you've had a CKX Titan or any other CKX helmet for that matter, go ahead and sound off in the comment sections down there. That's all I got for you. See you next time to find out what's in the crate.